So guys, welcome back to the channel, and let me just say, I'm so happy that my wife and I went to Best Buy. I happened to found a piece of technology that I really want to share with you guys that I think is really good. And if you already clicked on the video, you know what you're here for. So this right here is the Yeti Orb. Now I got it for $53.99 at Best Buy, but they normally sell for about $59, I'm assuming regular price. And that's still not bad. It's not a huge discount, but I appreciate the couple dollars off. Now, believe it or not, I am going to do a sound test for you. But what if I told you that the voice you're hearing right now is in fact this microphone? Would you believe me? Guess what? It is. And it gets better as it gets closer to your mouth. Pause. You know what I meant. Anyway, let's just unbox this together. And just have a good time. I'm telling you, you're going to be surprised of how decent this mic is. So I figured it made a lot more sense to just plug this up, skip the unboxing aspect of it. To be honest with you, there's nothing to take apart. The moment you open up this box, this is sitting inside of it just like this was like tissue paper wrapped around it. So, and of course some cardboard to keep it in shapes, you know, so it wouldn't get damaged during the shipping process. But outside of that, it's all one piece. You do have the option right here at the bottom to go ahead and connect one of those arm stands if you need to. And I do believe that this does actually disconnect, but I haven't done it myself. But more importantly, I'm here to actually show the microphone off. So again, you have the stand right here. It comes all like this. As soon as you take it out the box, see the back, USB-C, as you can see. This is the actual cord, USB-C, as you can see. This is the actual cord right here that comes with it. I would say it's about 6 feet or so. Originally, I was going to say 10, but nah, 10 feet is a little too generous. About 6 feet is the length of the actual cord for this. Now, as soon as you plug it in, come with it. Oh, that's right. I forgot I'm doing an update on my computer. There we go. So it should. This actually lights up, believe it or not. Normally the light is green. I'm not sure if you can change the RGB lights in the settings or not, but there is application support, so I am going to show you that section in a moment. Love the way it looks, and because I have the camera aiming straight down, as you can see, the microphone is at an angle where it's sitting up, so when you talk, it's at an angle where it's automatically going to pick up your voice, especially if you sit in the same spot, or even if you're animated and you're moving back and forth. It just does a really good job of containing the sound, which I want to show you guys in a second. But with that being said, love the microphone. I know this may be a controversial take for some people. I like the way this looks. I actually think the aesthetic looks really cool looking. It's very clean and finished. I have my little Logitech mouse. I have my JLab mouse, and I have a, you know, the JLab keyboard, as you can see right here. That's truly wireless, and it just adds to the aesthetic of looking really clean and professional on my desk. On top of that, I have this cup, this camera lens cup that my wife actually bought me. So look, it's actually a cup inside. So again, you see how I'm going with the aesthetic. Really cool microphone. Let's go to the next section. All right, guys, so right here is the sound test. As you already know, I'm using the microphone right now, and I'm going to lift it up just so that people understand that it is currently on, and that's what I'm currently using as we do this test. But the point is, this is what I'm using, and I would say it's about 2 feet away from my face right now, and this is the clarity that you're getting. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to inch it up, probably about less than about a foot away from me, roughly 12 inches from my chest to the actual microphone is what I'm talking about. Because the microphone sits at a more angular, it sits at an angle, as you can see right here, then my voice is projecting into the microphone a lot better than what it was before. Now what I'm going to do here is I'm going to start scratching stuff. I'm going to move my desk. I want to hit clicks on the microphone. I want to know if this can actually pick up a lot of background sound, because for some people, when you're doing videos, a lot of microphones can pick up sound from an entirely different room, a TV. That's how sensitive they are, and then you have to go into the settings and change it themselves. But what you see right here is the default setting of this microphone. And yes, there is software support. That's for the next section, so you know, rejoice about that one. I know I'm happy about it. But anyway, now I'm going to put this microphone closer to my mouth within view so you can see it, so you can hear how pronounced my words are. If there's any breakage, if there's any crackling, you can hear everything. And that's why I say, you know, a lot of times when you get microphones, you see $200, $300, $400, $500, $2,000 microphones. Don't let the price tag fool you. That might be for a certain level of quality or a certain level of octave in stuttering in a certain room or location that may need 6, 7, 8, 9 people to get picked up. That's not what you need. Always shop around and search for things that are good for you. Don't worry about what everybody else is using. Just get an idea. Go to YouTube, watch these videos, watch me, watch someone else, and I'm telling you, you can just find stuff for reasonable prices rather than trying to break the bank every time. I can't stress that enough in these videos. Anyway, this sound section should have been over, but I'm just loving this mic so far, and hopefully you like the sound sample too. Let's go on to the next section. So guys, as promised, this is the section that I really wanted to show you, because when you first boot up the Logitech software, this is what you're going to see. Now, if you aren't sure where to get the software, you can just do a quick Google search. Just type in Yeti Orb software and it pops up practically immediately as long as you're on a Google search. So here you go. Here's some of the features. You hit next. You have the option to use Blue Voice or without Blue Voice. I'm going to show you. This is a setting with Blue Voice. This is how it sounds with Blue Voice under Natural. And we're going to stop it right here. And you actually have different ways to broadcast your voice, so just kind of check that yourself. Obviously, you're not going to use Boom Arm because you don't have the arm. You're going to end up using either Desk Natural, Broadcaster, or something like that. But this is how it sounds. This is how it sounds with Blue Voice under Natural. See, it actually sounds better when I enabled the Blue Voice. The microphone got even better than it already was. That's why I say this is very good for the price tag, phenomenal even. You have the option to change your lights, so it'll be fixed to a same color. Breathing, it's like the lights will just change a little bit slower, and you have the option between cycle. So I'm going to put mine on breathing. I'm going to hit next. It asks you give it light live. So I guess this is like when you're actually capturing audio. I'll just leave it at fixed. I don't really care personally. It won't make a difference to me. And then right here, you actually have the options to use. Let me just click this right here and get this out of the way real fast. You can change the equalizers right here and do the make the gain go up a little bit. Make the master volume output. You can change that. You have the options for effects where you can change your voice to an alien.
And you can do alien right here. You got the wild voice, DJ robot, so many different things. Right, let me do the alien real fast. See how that sounds.
Take me to your leader.
I don't really want to work on I thought that was pretty good and pretty neat. But anyway, the point is you can just play around with this stuff and just really find out what the mic can do. The Logitech software doesn't take up too much internal memory at all. And honestly, I like this. It's a lot cleaner than some other softwares that I've seen with other companies. But so far, so good. Like I said before, even though it doesn't have the physical mute button, which it should have, you still have the application to give you a hand. I think this is pretty cool in general.
So to answer the question whether this is actually worth it, absolutely 1000%. Now, I'm assuming that this is using the Blue technology that comes out the Blue Yeti, because it says Blue certified sound, and a lot of companies tend to use different parts from different companies. Apple uses Samsung screens, they use Sony cameras, etc., etc. Every company kind of outsources stuff. This is really good for the price tag. $60 normal price is really good. I'll put the Best Buy link for anyone that's interested in the deal that I got. But of course, that's just a regular weekly or monthly deal that Best Buy gives. I can't guarantee that it's going to be $53 by the time you get it, but it will still be in that $60 range or so, brand new. And again, it has clean sound, sounds very good. It has decent software support. To be honest, the only thing it's missing, because I can live without the knobs on the back with gain and all that stuff and changing. I'm fine with that. You know, sometimes you don't necessarily need all the extra aesthetics if you never plan on using it. It's nice to have, but if you know exactly what you need, it's even better when you find that product that just suits your lifestyle. And I like this so far. So I want to try other Logitech mics out. But again, the only bad part, like I was saying, was that it doesn't have the physical mute button. Instead, you have to go into the settings and mute it. And that's like, come on, man. Like sometimes during the stream, you want to be able to mute something. You have to cough, something happens, something going on in the background, an emergency. I don't have time to open up software to mute it. But that's just a minor gripe. It's not the end of the world. Yes, the microphone is good. I do recommend it. And it's what I'm going to use moving forward until I find another Logitech microphone that I want to try next. And I kind of have my eyes on something. But anyway, like and subscribe. See you guys in the next video. Peace.